2026 isn't just a year on a calendar. It's a battlefield. While the world was looking the other way, Hollywood was in the basement sharpening its knives, preparing a lineup so massive it feels like a threat. We got ancient gods returning from the dead, a flock of genius sheep hunting a cold-blooded killer, and the most legendary comeback in cinematic history. That actually turns out to be a knife in the back of every fan. I'm Duncan99, and I'm telling you right now, if you aren't ready for the absolute carnage coming to the big screen, you've already lost. Let's count down the 10 movies that are legally required to blow your mind. 10. Avatar, Fire and Ash. James Cameron is officially tired of being the nice guy. We are done with the glowing forests and the peaceful swims. This time, we're heading to the scorched earth and volcanic desolation of Pandora to meet the Ash people. This is a tribe of Nausicaa that doesn't want to hug trees. They want to watch the world burn. It's a story of internal corruption and raw power that promises to be as beautiful as it is brutal. Expect the box office to be completely incinerated when this epic lands on December 19th, 2026. 9. The Sheep Detectives. Wait, what? Yes, you heard me correctly. And no, this isn't a joke. Hugh Jackman plays a shepherd who gets brutally murdered, leaving his flock as the only witnesses. But these aren't your average farm animals. They've spent years listening to their shepherd read detective novels aloud, and now they're using those tropes to solve his murder. It's Knives Out meets Barnyard, and it's easily the weirdest, most dangerously clever mystery you'll see all year. The flock takes over the investigation on May 8th, 2026. 8. Masters of the Universe. After 40 years of false starts, failed reboots, and development hell, He-Man is finally stepping out of the shadows. Forget the campy, neon-colored 80s cartoon. This is a high fantasy war for the very soul of Eternia. We're looking at a gritty, visceral reimagining of the mythos where the stakes are life and death, and the action is heavy. The power of Grayskull is back, and it's ready to strike the big screen with thunderous force on June 5th, 2026. 7. Street Fighter. A live-action Street Fighter movie that actually works? It sounds like a myth, but it's becoming a reality. Filmed entirely with IMAX technology, this isn't just a simple tournament bracket. It's a global martial arts war with a scale we've never seen in the genre. If the bone-crunching choreography and signature special moves don't rattle your teeth, the sheer magnitude of the production budget will. The battle for the title of the world's strongest begins on March 20th. 2026. 6. Mortal Kombat 2. Speaking of rattling teeth, Johnny Cage has finally entered the chat. Karl Urban joins the bloodbath as the fan-favorite movie star in a sequel that promises to double down on the gore, the technical skill, and the iconic fatalities. This time, the stakes move beyond a simple tournament into a full-scale invasion, leading to a showdown with Shao Kahn that will make the first movie look like a PG-rated Saturday morning cartoon. The tournament resumes in blood on October 24th, 2026. 5. Mutiny. Jason Statham is back in his element, playing a man framed for a high-profile murder in a world where no one is who they seem. This time, the conspiracy doesn't just involve a few dirty cops. It goes all the way to the top of the global elite. This film defines pure, unadulterated adrenaline, a non-stop chase that refuses to let the audience catch their breath. If you find yourself holding your breath for the entire 90-minute runtime, don't say I didn't warn you when the fuse is lit on August 21st, 2026. For The Hunger Games, Sunrise on the Reaping. You've seen Hamish Abernathy as a cynical mentor, but you've never seen the trauma that made him that way. We are going back 24 years before Katniss Everdeen to witness the second quarter quell. In this twisted anniversary, 50 tributes are forced into the arena instead of 24, ensuring the body count is higher and the heartbreak is deeper. It is the darkest chapter in Panem's history, and you can witness the reaping for yourself on November 20th, 2026. 3. The Odyssey. When Christopher Nolan tackles a Greek myth, you know you're in for something monumental. Starring Matt Damon and Tom Holland, this isn't a dry history lesson. It's a psychological survival thriller set on the high seas. Expect mind-bending practical effects, non-linear storytelling, and a booming soundtrack that will make your heart beat right out of your chest. This voyage into the heart of ancient madness sets sail into theaters on July 17th, 2026. 2. Spider-Man, Brand New Day. Peter Parker is officially alone. No Avengers backup, no Stark Tech, no MJ, and no Ned. He's just a kid in a homemade spandex suit trying to survive in New York City that has completely forgotten his face and his name. This is the grounded, gritty, neighborhood Spider-Man we've been begging for, focusing on raw heroism and street-level stakes. But be careful what you wish for, because this Brand New Day is going to be absolutely heartbreaking when it begins on July 24th, 2026. 1. Avengers, Doomsday. The King has returned, but he didn't come back to save us. In the most shocking casting move in history, Robert Downey Jr. is back in the MCU. Not as the hero who died for us, but as the villain who wants to rule us. Victor Von Doom. As the multiverse collapses and the existing heroes find themselves scattered and outmatched, Doom arrives to impose his own Dark Order. This isn't just a movie. It's an extinction-level event that marks the definitive end of the MCU as we know it on May 1st, 2026. 2026 is going to be an absolute massacre at the box office. The only question left is, which side are you on? Are you standing with the Gnostics, the Avengers, or the Sheep? Drop your number 1 most anticipated movie in the comments below. Hit that subscribe button before Dr. Doom deletes your entire account. And I'll see you in the front row.
Thank you.